So, your very own teacher, Lubna Imran Khan, is again here with one of the most hot topic of English 1123. What is concession and precision in writing when it comes to distinction? So, how our students can write precisely and concisely, and what are the mistakes that they are doing unknowingly? They do not know, and they are making those mistakes. So, this video aims to give awareness that what is redundancy in language, how to avoid it, and how to use it for your own good. Watch the whole video, and in the end, do the exercise and do share your feedback with me. Happy learning! Brevity is the soul of wit, quoted by William Shakespeare in his play Hamlet. While I am in my class, I say, when one can do, why two? Yes, you got it right. Today's lesson is on concision and precision in writing, and why is it so important to strike a balance when it comes to redundancy. Redundancy in language is of two types: semantic redundancy and syntactic. Semantic redundancy happens when you are using multiple words, phrases, or sentences to reinforce the same thing which you have told before. In other words, it is the repetition and duplication in the linguistic expression where you are using unnecessary details, unnecessary words for conveying your meaning. But when you are not using it correctly, what it will lead to? It will lead to verbosity and it will lead to ineffective communication. When it comes to your CAIE 1123 paper, the examiner reports clearly says that you should be using language with precision and concision. So when you are using the redundant words, what happens that you are not only giving a very poor expression on your examiner, but also you are wasting your word count. That word count that can be helpful to convey more ideas, that can be helpful to make up a good image on the examiner by detailing more input. You are just wasting your time in retelling the same point again and again in other words. So you have to avoid it. The another type of redundancy
Redundancy
is
in
syntactic
language is of two
redundancy when
types:
you are
semantic
repeating or
redundancy and
duplicating the
syntactic.
grammatical patterns,
Semantic
the
redundancy
grammatical
happens when
features,
you are
the
using
grammatical
multiple words,
expressions
phrases,
again and
or
again in
sentences
a
to
sentence or
reinforce the same
across
thing which you
multiple
have told
sentences.
before.
Here
In
also
other
you are
words,
doing the
it is
same
the
thing. You are
repetition and
wasting your
duplication
word
in the
count and you
linguistic
are making a very
expression
poor impression on
where
the
you are using
examiner. In the
unnecessary
coming video,
details,
we will see the
unnecessary
examples of
words
both types
for
of redundancy
conveying
and
your
how to
meaning.
avoid them. But when you are not using it
The
correctly,
another
what it
type
will
of
lead to? It
redundancy
will
is
lead to
syntactic
verbosity
redundancy
and it
when
will
you
lead to
are
ineffective
repeating or
communication.
duplicating the
When it
grammatical
comes to
patterns,
your
the
CAIE
grammatical
1123
features,
paper, the
the
examiner
grammatical
reports
expressions again and
clearly
again in a
says that
sentence
you
or
should be
across
using
multiple
language
sentences.
with
Here also
precision
you are
and
doing the
concision.
same thing. You
So when
are
you are
wasting your
using the
word count and
redundant
you are
words,
making a
what
very
happens
poor
that you
impression on
are
the
not only
examiner. In the
giving a
coming video,
very
we will
poor
see the examples
expression
of
on your
both types
examiner,
of
but also
redundancy
you
and how to
are
avoid them.
wasting your word count. That
The
word count
another
that
type
can
of
be helpful
redundancy is
to
syntactic
convey more
redundancy when you
ideas,
are repeating or
that can be helpful
duplicating the
to
grammatical
make
patterns,
up a
the
good image
grammatical
on the
features,
examiner
the
by
grammatical
detailing more
expressions
input.
again and
You are
again
just
in a
wasting your
sentence
time
or
in
across multiple
retelling the same
sentences.
point
Here
again and
also you
again
are
in
doing
other
the
words.
same thing.
So
You
you
are
have to
wasting your
avoid
word
it.
count and you are.
So here on the screen, what a flowery sentence is this, full of purple patches, so verbose, so flowery. The ostentatiously flamboyant and extravagantly adorned princess, twirled and spun in a grandiose and extravagant display of grace. Did you see the features which are grammatical and which are repeated unnecessarily? There are adjectives here which are repeated unnecessarily. You can see over here ostentatiously flamboyant, there is no need of it because the extravagantly adorned and ostentatiously flamboyant are expressing the same thing. Then twirled and spun, one can do. So why two? Twirled and spun essentially mean the same thing. So either use twirled or use spun. The grandiose and extravagant display of grace. Now again, extravagantly adorned and extravagant display of grace is the same thing. So here goes the corrected version. The ostentatiously flamboyant princess spun with grace. Simple and easy. And here, the words which you have wasted in creating this flowery sentence, you can add in more details about this sweet princess. So here we go. Semantic redundancy is using of the multiple words and phrases, and the example here is the bright sunshine filled the room with light. I hope that you have got it right. That where is the word which is unnecessarily used, which has no place in it but it is used, and that is bright sunshine. Sunshine is always bright, my dear. You do not need to say this. So the corrected version of it will be what? The sunshine filled the room. With light also is wrong here because of course sunshine is light. Then the syntactic grammatical structures of patterns example is coming. Let's not go all against in south against redundancy. If used correctly, it can help you to bring emphasis, clarity, comprehension, and error correction in your writing. Emphasis and clarity in the way when you are doing your directed writing task and you are writing article writing, let's say speech, magazine articles, or reports, you can use redundancy by employing the multiple synonyms and the grammatical patterns which are repeated every now and then to reinforce the concept and save the person from interpreting the ambiguous meanings. For comprehension, also by using the similar grammatical features and by using the synonyms on, you can communicate your purpose effectively. And for the error correction, this is very important when you are talking about a very important topic that is often interpreted incorrectly. There you can use a redundancy to keep your reader on the track, on the same train of thought which you are having. So, in this way, if you are using redundancy in a good way, it will help you get good marks. It is not always bad. So there comes an unsolicited advice, and that is when you are preparing for your exam, try to do well, pull up your socks, and give your best shot. Why is that you appear in your O levels exam and still you have to sit for the preparation classes to appear in IELTS or TOEFL? Children, you can do your best by giving your parents the fruit of their hard work in the shape of your own success. So I am there to help you. Keep commenting and give your valuable feedback to me so I can be continuing making the videos that are contributing to your success, and have prayers for me, and happy learning. Always do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.